was all alone. I didn't had anything. I didn't had a place to live, and I had no friends. So I didn't had like anyone over here. So it was like starting from zero. Hi, my name is Arpit Kumar, and I'm here in Canada since 2019. I'm from India, and in India, I'm specifically from Gujarat. So I landed in 2019 in the mid of August, and I was supposed to do mining engineering. So I did it till like first semester, and then I dropped it. And like I dropped it in second semester, I guess, in the mid of the second semester, and I thought of giving a chance to media production. So I started doing media production, and I successfully completed the first year, and I'm still in the second year, and let's see what happens.
My journey in Canada has been kind of a roller coaster ride. Some ups and downs, some not good, some. I would say it was a package of struggle, lots of lessons learned, and, kind of making new friends, to learning new cultures, and opening yourself up to, different kind of environment. Hi, my name is Nikita Goyal and I'm an international student. I come from northern part of India and I landed in Canada on December 28th, 2018. When I landed, I took admission in an American university in Vancouver, but then I took a transfer from there to University of Regina. Now I'm completing my final year and I'm about to graduate, and it's fun.
English wasn't my first language, so I had to give like exams for English, and then I applied for like couple of colleges and for different programs, and then paying fees for all that stuff. And after that, I got approved for like three colleges, and I chose Saskatchewan Polytechnic. So after I chose this, I had to apply for my visa, and then it got approved as well. So these are like the procedures which I had to do before coming to Canada.
There were two difficulties. One was that when I applied for a college for Saskatchewan Polytechnic for admission, they gave me a answer in 2 months. I mean, I waited for 2 months and then they gave me answer. And then when I applied for a visa, the waiting period in Sri Lanka is very long. It's about 4 months. So the only difficulty over there was that the wait period. You, it's really hard to get through the wait period. Hi, my name is Japleen Singh. I'm 25 years old right now, and right now I'm living in Calgary, Alberta. Calgary, Alberta. And before I was living in Saskatchewan for the last 5.5 years. And I came as a student in Canada from technically from Sri Lanka, but originally I'm from India. My father had to apply for a loan, so and he got a loan, and we got a loan, and then we paid for the fees. And eventually, I paid that loan back. To be honest, on the when I was in my postgraduate work permit.
Back in India, studies are good. No offense to all the professor or all the schools out there. The studies are good. But in India, you don't get opportunity. to explore yourself, to go out there. Like India is a developing country and Canada is a developed country. So you get more opportunities, you look for a better future. Everybody thinks of a better future, you're trying hard today. You want to live a great life in future and give, great life to your parents who worked so much hard in their life. So I would say major reason is people are looking for a better future here. When I first entered Canada, my biggest fear was how I'm gonna go around. Here transportation is so much different than back in India. Where I come from, there was no such, part of public transport, and I used to only commute with my private vehicle. So in India, in here, the transportation is totally different. Like, you got trains here, you got, public transit like buses here. So when I remember when I first boarded the bus, I didn't knew how to, ask for someone to stop or something like that. And I missed my stop where I was supposed to get off. And I had to walk like almost 1.5 kilometers to get the place I was going to.
That was the first thing, that coming over here, finding a house to live.
It's not easy to look for a rental place. I've changed so many times, like I've changed houses, and I know it's not easy. You at least need a month to look for a rental place, a nice rental place.
I never used to cook for myself in India. I don't know cooking. So that was the major concern for me.
You gotta cook, you gotta clean yourself. It's hard. Like, back in India, my mom used to do that for me.
When I started schooling over here, the main problem in the schooling was the education system over here is different than back home. So the exam pattern is different, and then the way how they teach us over here isn't the same. So I did my +2 in India, so it was quite difficult for me to transform that thing over here. So that was one more additional thing which I had to face over here when I came here. And then doing job and then earning money, and just doing all my stuff on my own, I had to spend at least 1.5 year to get used to it.
During pandemic, it's still going on, but it's a lot better than 2020, I would say. It was hard. It was nerve-wracking hard. I understand everybody was, away from their family and stuff like that. When you have not seen your family for 2 years and suddenly pandemic struck, but still, physically and mentally, I'm sure it affected a lot, even financially, because, workplaces were shut down here and back in India. I would say I cannot go by even a week without working, because you got lots of stuff going on. I got lots of expenses. Even if I put both of my hands down, I still can't go by a week, because I've got rent, I've got my phone bill, I've got electricity bill, I've got groceries to do, then even if you're not spending anything out, I still need to take up some money to pay my tuition fee. I just can't depend on my parents to pay my tuition fee, which is a lot. Like, where Canadian students are paying, I would say $400 for one course, I'm paying $2,300 for that.
So for the international students, I'll just say that you need to be a little stronger. You'll have to like be independent, because if you're alone over here, if you don't have someone who can take care of you, then yeah, you'll have to like work hard and try to be independent. And the main thing which you'll have to manage is to how will you focus on your studies as well as your work. So that's one of the most important thing over here.
For all the international students out there, I would say yes, the struggle is real. You gotta work hard to earn that bread. But after a long day, when you have worked hard, when you have struggled, when you have learned your lessons, it would be a pleasant journey. Trust me, it won't go any waste.
And the message I would give this Canadian citizens, that you know what, you should be you should be respecting the international students. First of all, you should be respecting the immigrants. Do not judge on the color of their skin, or how they speak, or on their accents. Don't be mean to them, to be honest.
This country is like very welcoming, so the people, like all of the people over here are nice. So that's all.